Joe Locke is definitely having a moment. He scored a breakout role as Charlie in the coming-of-age series Heartstopper. And get this, he was hand-selected out of 10,000 hopeful actors.
10,000, wow. And guess what? Joe is now making his Broadway debut in the Sondheim classic Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Joe, it's so good to have you. We do have to talk about Heartstopper and the idea that 10,000 people wanted the gig that you got.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us how that went down.
Well, they did an open call, so I didn't have an agent or anything. I was just a kid in the Isle of Man, where I'm from, and always had wanted to be an actor, but had the same thing of like, oh, it's never going to happen. And I just got very lucky. I was very, very lucky, and was in the right place at the right time. And
were you nervous? I mean, auditioning and doing all those things?
Yeah, terrified. I still get nervous at auditions, and like, even for Sweeney, the last month, I've been so nervous just every day. This horrible stomach feeling.
But that horrible stomach feeling is also probably mixed with such enthusiasm.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we were talking about this. You're 20.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
What was your life like in comparison to now?
Yeah, 2 years ago, I was just a normal high school student in the Isle of Man, where I'm from, with hopes and dreams, but no career. But now, yeah, I feel very lucky.
You know what's interesting about you talking about your things in your tummy that make you feel scared? A lot of people get that when they're doing things, and they wonder if that's a sign that they're doing the right thing or they're on the wrong path. But clearly, so how do you get through that, I don't know if I can get up on stage moment?
I'm weird in that I will be so nervous up until the point of it happening, and then as soon as it happens, I will just like, my body goes in this weird, like floaty mode. Like it's like I'm like out of body, like weird float experience.
Is that happening right now? Are you floating?
Right now, yeah. Like I don't know. I can be in front of a camera all day on set, but if it's live, it's like what if I say the wrong thing? What if I say something that slips out?
Okay, you've also landed a crazy new role in this Marvel series with your childhood icon Patti LuPone.
That is so crazy.
Who also happened to come see the show.
She did. Patty came and watched on Saturday night, and I made her go out the stage door.
Yeah.
And she was like, no one will know who I am. And I was like,
Patti LuPone?
You're Patti LuPone. And we go out the door, and all the screams like, oh, Joe. And then everyone saw Patti and was like, Patti!
Why was she your icon growing up?
I've always been like a Broadway theatre kid, and I think she's like the epitome of class and talent, and I think she's the last of like a dying breed of like actual icons, like theatre legends, and she's everything I want to be, and she's now one of my best friends, which is a lovely, amazing thing.
Isn't that so great to say that out loud?
Yeah.
One of your best friends.
Well, another legend. Let's get, first of all, you're always dreamed of being on Broadway.
Yeah.
Here you are. You're starring with Sutton Foster, who is another icon of the stage.
Yeah.
What has this been like?
I mean, she's the most incredible talent. She was doing Once Upon a Mattress at the City Centre, and then 5 days later opened in Sweeney Todd, which is crazy. I had a moment on Friday night on her first show where the song I sing is Not While I'm Around, and I'm singing it to her, and I looked up and I was like, I'm singing this to Sutton Foster on Broadway. Like, if me 5 years ago had seen this, we wouldn't have believed it would be possible.
Is singing one of your first loves? Is that what you...
Yeah, I always loved singing as a kid. I had the most amazing singing teacher, but I always was too nervous or thought I wasn't good enough to do it. So it's nice to be able to like do it now and as a job. What
gave you the confidence? Because I find that interesting about you.
I don't know. I just was just like, screw it, let's just do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I always wanted to be in a musical, and then the Sweeney team got in touch with my team, and I was like, you know what? Yeah. I want it. Yeah.
You've been wanting to be on Broadway your whole life.
Exactly.
Okay, what about your family? Do they get to come and see?
Yeah, my mum's coming. My mum's coming this week. My dad's coming in a few weeks, which is really nice. My mum's a teacher, so she can only come whenever school's not in session. So she's coming.
Be so proud of you. I can't imagine like if this is our kid and he's out there on Broadway.
Yes.
Wow.
And we have to say, we talked about Heartstoppers on the show. It is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything?
It's coming out this year. It's every season of our show we grow up with the characters more, and this season it's definitely a bit raunchier. It's still Heartstopper. So.
Yeah. Lovely.
But it's also we deal with some darker issues. Charlie, my character, he deals with some quite severe mental health issues, which we tackle in this season, which I'm very excited for people to see.
Yeah, I'm proud of. That's
Joe,
amazing.
thank you so much. You're
Joe,
so
we adore
fun.
you. Come back.
Thank you.
Come
Thank
back.
you for having me.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can catch Joe and Sweeney Todd at the Lute Fountain. How do you say it? Lute Fountain.
Lunt Fontaine.
Lute Fontaine. Neither of us can
We don't
barely
know.
speak English. All right. Come. How long will you be in the show?
Till May 5th.
Yo, May 5th. Let's
Gotta
go.
do it.
Come
It's
see him.
done.